Do re mi fa sol la di da. What is up? How you doing? Scrag coming back at you with an update. A happy update. A stupendous update. A holy crap update. So, as any of you who've been following me now for the past, I don't know, maybe month or two that I've been doing this whole thing, you may have noticed that I changed my diet up. You know, I've got this long-term weight loss thing going on. And I had mentioned that my weight was pretty much stagnant, sitting still. I couldn't get below 170. I dipped down to 170. I'd float back up to 175. You know, I was kind of hanging out in that range. Not like an unhealthy thing. You know, obviously I've got, you know, more than enough weight loss accomplished, and I could do just fine sitting at where I'm currently at. But it's been my long-term goal to get down to 160. And the reason for getting down to 160 is purely so that I can say I lost half of my weight. I started this journey at 321 pounds, and if I get down to 160, I can literally say I'm half the man I used to be. So for me, it was just a personal accomplishment thing. And when I got into the lower ranges of the 200s, losing weight became more difficult. I had to really start cracking down on what I was doing. I bought a food scale. I started really kind of focusing on, you know, the actual amount of calories for everything, where when you're doing it the way that I did it, using just a calorie counting and trying to stay within a set daily goal of calories, you have a little more wiggle room. You know, not every grape is 2 calories or whatever. So, you know, if you just say 12 grapes, it's going to give you 12 grapes for the calories, but that isn't 100% accurate. So, as you get closer and closer to what would be your ideal weight, not necessarily what you're picking for your ideal weight, but kind of what the science says your ideal weight would be, it does become more and more difficult to shed pounds. You do have to spend a lot more time on plateaus. Every pound takes time and work to lose, where, you know, when you're overweight or severely overweight, as I was, you know, you just cut back a couple hundred calories and you're losing pounds a week. So the update is, got on the scale yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and to my absolute surprise and bewilderment, I was 169.2. I finally broke the 170s and got into the 160s, and I was ecstatic. For me, it was like, holy crap, my body's been waiting to give me this birthday gift, you know? And it was a good day. Just because, you know, after seriously spending months floating at the same body weight, I was kind of getting to, not a breaking point, but a point where I thought, you know, I'm just going to be content at 170, and that's where I'll be, and I'll just start my muscle building journey now. But after yesterday, I thought, you know what? My body said, you can still lose it, Scrag. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go to 160. I'm going to make it to that half the man I used to be goal, and I can do it. So I got on the scale today, and I was 167. So obviously, I've just kind of been holding on to some water or something, I don't know, over the last couple days, and it's finally letting go. I don't know. But all in all, you know, I've been doing a vegan diet now for the last 2.5, going on 3 weeks. Actually, I think today is 3 weeks. High carb, low fat, low protein. 80-10-10. the starch solution kind of is what I'm taking my inspiration from. Dr. John McDougall's starch solution, and then the other person that I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from is Durian Ryder. I'm not doing the massive amounts of calories that Durian Ryder suggests. He kind of says, eat as much as you can. It's 10 grams of carbs per kilo of body weight, which would put me at about 3,000 calories a day. So, somewhere in there, I haven't actually done the math on it, but I'm still eating, anywhere from 2,400 to 2,700 calories a day. Most of that coming from carbohydrate. So lots of rice, pastas, some breads, beans, lots and lots of good, clean carbohydrate with some dried fruit. I've been buying more dried fruit from the bulk bins or from Costco when I see it there. Dates, apricots, figs, that kind of stuff. But I'm not just eating it. Obviously it's something that I'm still keeping track of, and I'm still trying to stay in what would be my calorie goal for the day. So I think the combination of those two things working together is what has helped me to finally break that 170 mark and get into the 160s. So now I'm just going to stick to it. I'm going to keep on keeping on and march on to 160, and then that'll be the end of my weight loss journey. And my plan then is to actually start focusing on muscle mass, filling in some of my loose skin with some lean muscle. So that'll be a whole different journey, a whole different direction to go. But I don't think I'm going to change my diet. I'm actually really enjoying the vegan diet. Just from the energy standpoint, I'm off the charts with energy. I feel really good. I do feel like I think faster. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like my neurons are firing quicker or something. I don't know. I just seem to be more focused when I'm looking at paperwork or when I'm doing a job that normally would just bore me to death or put me to sleep. So I feel real good. Anyway, that's it for the happy update, my birthday update, my fantastic weekend. I got a 34 mile ride in yesterday for my 34th birthday. It was awesome. So I had a couple of friends that went on it with me. But yeah, anyway, life's good. Hope all you guys are doing great too, and that you all are living the dream. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Scrag out.